Yeah, certainly a very challenging game against a tough opponent on the road. Tip your hat to Liberty. Coach Reeves has done an excellent job with the program. Um, I thought we did a great job with our preparation during the week. I thought our kids played incredibly hard and competed as 4 touchdown underdogs. Got it to the fourth quarter with an opportunity to win the game, and unfortunately weren't able to close it out. So, not real fired up about and excited. Not real fired up or excited about moral victories. But certainly pleased with the progress and the trajectory and where we're headed going into MAC play.
Fire away, Michael.
Coach, how is the team's health just in general coming out of the non-conference play as you move forward to this week?
Yeah, I would say we're not, I'd say we're banged up. I wouldn't say that it's significant or severe by any means, but certainly when you go through a gauntlet of a very physical Big Ten school, the number 8 team in the country, and then a team that's won 18 games over the past 2 seasons, there's going to be some things you got to fix from a health standpoint. But hopefully we get healthier as the week progresses here heading into the Bowling Green game.
In particular, how is DJ? How's he looking? Moving forward.
He's actually better coming off of this week than he was last week. After Tennessee, he didn't practice on Sunday, was limited Tuesday and Wednesday, was mostly full go on Thursday, but he came out and was a little bit better, but still something we're going to need to monitor. As we head into the practice week and into the game.
Where are the expectations in terms of getting into conference play and going through the schedule with the team?
Yeah, we're just excited about another opportunity to continue this, significant building process. We're able to, notch a win against a quality FCS opponent. I think, St. Francis is doing a really nice job. Had a big win over Norfolk State this week. Have a great chance to win their conference. Then you go into 3 games where you're going to be a decided underdog, and you're working for the opportunity to compete and get better and improve. And now you head into MAC play where there's a tremendous amount of parity, and we're focused on 3 things that'll give us an opportunity to win: how well we prepare, how well we prepare, how hard we play, and our level of execution.
And where do you see the need for most improvement on the football team?
Offensively speaking, running the ball. He did a little better on 3rd down this past week, but need to continue to improve there. And then red zone touchdowns. The past 2 weeks we've had 8 trips into the red zone, have only come away with 2 touchdowns, and that hasn't been a trademark of this offense. We've always been able to find a way to get in the end zone. Defensively, got to shore up our communication. Some things on the back end from a coverage standpoint. Got to find a way to get a little more pressure on the passer, and same thing, get off the field on 3rd down. And then special teams. Really, I think we've been playing fairly sound. Just a couple things in punt protection that we need to shore up, but those would be the 3 areas.
Okay, and with the offensive line and pass protection, your run game blocking and all that, where have you seen improvement, and where have you seen kind of areas where you need to improve? Has it been a steady group, or has it been a group where you're like, we need to pick this up or pick that up?
Yeah, I think since St. Francis, where we were challenged by a couple of their defensive ends and a new scheme and a bunch of new starters, that we've seen the pass protection steadily improve, nowhere near the level where it needs to be for us to, feel, very comfortable about it. But, certainly in the run game, we got to do a better job getting some push at the point of attack and displacing the line of scrimmage. A lot of that was a challenge of our opponent and, the level of play from, Michigan State and Tennessee and Liberty. So, that we've done better. We've done better protecting the passer. We have to find a way to be, more physical at the point of attack in the run game.
And how would you assess the play of defensive end Zach Morton and what he was able to bring to the team on Saturday?
Yeah, he's really stepped up the past 2 weeks. Quarterback sack, a quarterback hurry that led to a interception, I believe a forced fumble, and had a pass breakup as well. So, between he and Victor, the guys behind them, I think we've seen a steady level of improvement from our front in the past few games.
And as far as Shockey and just him getting out of the gate quickly, with Daniel George, do you see him as a guy that's really going to make an impact moving forward as a receiver?
Yeah, I think our receiving core of Shockey, Daniel, and Alex Adams, and then the guys who've been subbing and getting some reps has been a strong point of our offense. I think Daniel had 11 for about 100 this past game, which was his high for the season. Shockey only had 1 for 41, got banged up a little bit there in the second half and wasn't able to continue, but he's had 200-yard games. And then Alex has had, I think, right around 10 catches for over 100 yards and a touchdown the past 2 games combined. So, like I said, I think our receiving core, those guys, in addition to the ones that come in and play and provide some quality depth, are doing a nice job.
And one final question for me is Anthony Williams Jr. and just how have you seen him, or what have you seen out of him as he's handled that transition to being a wide receiver on the team?
Yeah, moved him from running back. We've got a lot of depth there between Cam and Clyde and John Zels, who wanted to find a way to maximize Anthony's abilities. He's a guy during spring ball we saw run routes well, catch the ball, sink his hips, get in and out of cuts. So, that's a unique transition from running back to wide out. We're trying to make sure he's assignment correct and, is running all the right routes and, blocking correctly on all the run plays. So we just need to see continued improvement because certainly he's got the athletic ability and the skill set to excel at the position.
Offensive line, week to week, do you still see making changes of who's in and who's out, or is it stabilized?
Yeah, we talk personnel on every Sunday, offense, defense, and special teams after we watch the film and, different combinations. What can we do to improve and get a little bit better? And, certainly it's a work in progress and one where we're looking to find some solutions for the run game and, pass protect a little better. But, that's something that as the season progresses, we're going to, outside of, I think Anthony Wiggins has been playing well. Nate's been playing solid. I think Max Baines has been good. We're trying to, make sure we have the right combination across the board.
Coach, have you been able to get much of a feel for the Mid-American Conference in general and just kind of concentrating on Bowling Green right now?
Yeah, haven't had a chance to look ahead. I mean, you see the scores, so it's always something unique in MAC play on any given week. But, yeah, our focus has been on Bowling Green, and certainly it's going to be a very significant challenge.
That's good. Coach, thank you. We look forward to Saturday's game against Bowling Green at 3:30 at Infocision Stadium. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Sean. Go Zips.